let's be very mindful of what has transpired within the last 48 hours and what is trying to what we're going to call smoke and mirrors appearing to take place in front of your eyes. Now let me say this: some of y'all from bigo don't know us Facebook people, right? Brandon, you not fooling me, nigga. And you got this motherfucker goddamn Papa Smurf ass bitch thing Eb over there, then who you called her on the phone. Tell this bitch to put her phone on motherfucking vibrate. Because every time you call her phone, Brandon, I know what you doing. You setting up the play for her stupid ass to go fucking live and then for you to join the live and act like you don't know what the hell going on. I don't give a fuck
Why are you
about
so loud? Why?
why the fuck you in my live. That's why. Get the fuck out. Now you need to worry about stay in a child's place, bitch. That's what you gonna do. You gonna stay in a child's place. Brandon, it's no secret, nigga. We been know you been putting your hands on women since Facebook, okay? Now all of a sudden you wanna come for Scalp and dig all of his background. And see that's the problem, Brandon. If you leave people alone and stop trying to come for people, nobody gonna dig in your background, okay? If you stop looking in everybody else's background like Keith and everybody else trying to expose them, every time you do that, Brandon, you dig a bigger hole for yourself. Now they found your wife and showed how you really loved your wife inappropriately with the bruises and everything else, and then out of your own host mouth you she says that, well, y'all, we can kind of speculate as to what could have happened, but y'all know Brandon got PTSD. Now you trying to yet again deflect from your actions as a grown ass man who comes on Bigo like he's this motherfucker charming ass gentleman trying to motherfucker pull the sheep over the wolves. I mean, pull the motherfucker wool over the sheep's eyes on Bigo. But we've been known about your abusive past, Brandon. So you have put together this raggedy ass video talking about Scalp when Scalp is doing better than you. Let's not forget that Keys Entertainment also had a PPP loan. Let's not forget that, Brandon, okay? Let's not forget that Keys Entertainment had a PPP loan as well, Brandon. You were wearing up the wrong thing. Every time you comfort somebody, something else from your past comes out. Don't you see the trend here? When you comfort somebody, something from your past keeps on popping up, Brandon. And yet we have the three amigos again sitting together, all coming together as one to kumbaya to cover up the fucking hooba, the fucking fuckery of their lifestyles. Okay? This is how it always happens. I guess you three are the last men standing and in cahoots with the bullshit. Okay? Brandon, you that's the good guy you pretend to be. Don't forget, I know you from Facebook, okay? It's not the first time you have been called a woman abuser. And I'm sorry for your wife, Mrs. Atkins, the past Mrs. Atkins, because if I was her, I know she got a brother, a uncle, a cousin, a homie, or somebody. And if she couldn't have beat your ass, on God, you want to sleep in the same bed that I shared a house with your ass that night. I said what I said. I said what I said. The good guy image is up, Brandon. The good guy image is up. Now you want to sit up here and want to drag Scalp and talk all this shit about Scalp, but you had a loan too. Let's talk about your loan, Brandon. They pulled up your loans too. Eb, you had a loan too. All of y'all had PPP loans. But you're not gonna talk about that. And that's why every time you get on here, Brandon, and want to stunt and come for somebody, your past keep on coming up. And every time your past come up, it gets uglier and uglier every time you come for somebody you shouldn't be coming for. What grown ass man is so invested in somebody else's life that's a grown ass man? Ain't that what you told Keith Jones? Then you tell Keith Jones he too invested in your life, but looks like to me you too invested in Scalp life right now. How dare you talk about a damn PPP loan when you had one too? All of y'all had one. All of y'all had one. And I'm shocked that you got women over there. Well, you got one bitch, her nigga beat on bitches. So we can understand why she gonna kumbaya with you. Then you got one who claims that she would never date a man who put her hands on women, but clearly she's sitting with the same man that beat up his motherfucking wife. Now, Brandon, what would happen if one of the Skalp people that was on Skalp Distribution Way, they make mouthwash, Brandon, like Crest, but it's one mouthwash called Skalp. What would happen if one of those Skalp people actually found your wife, and let's just say they were gonna pay her a little piece of change to come and talk about domestic violence and a domestic violence awareness, and somehow your name came up. Now, are you gonna deflect from that and bring up somebody else's motherfucking life when it's actually your life that you don't want nobody to know about, Brandon? Let's keep it a whole buck. See, when you get on social media trying to be somebody you not, trying to be a Suge Knight when you ain't got a Suge or a Knight in you, because niggas who hit women wouldn't dare hit a man. I said what I said. Niggas that put their hands on women wouldn't dare hit a man because a grown man told you he want a one with you and you said he can't get your time. But clearly a woman can get all of your time disrespectfully. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And you still got a grown ass woman who ain't got the common sense that God gave her, who you could put a battery in her back. We talking about 2D cell batteries. And she gonna go. Whenever you call, she gonna go and do what the fuck you say. And it's a whole nigga in our house and he not gonna say shit. Shall we delve into it? You really sat there and took your time all day, ain't been live because you've been trying to dig up and find shit on Skalp because your real life is on the forefront like you was not on the forefront in the fucking United States Army, Marines, Navy, or goddamn Air Force. Let's talk about it, Brandon. Let's talk about it. You have a woman, you have a woman on the panel right now who came on bigolive to tell her story about a man exposing an intimate moment between her and her man, sitting next to a man who beat the dog shit out of his wife, but talked about a man who whipped a dog on live, but you whipped the dog shit out of your wife. Make it make sense, because right now it don't to me. Right now it don't to me. These people have went so far as to find your ex-wife's motherfucker Facebook page and post. And you got time, enough time in your day to worry about another grown ass man who got a real job in real life, who got real money in his bank account in real life, but you can't give him no time. You can't give him that pressure you gave to a female, but you got enough time to talk about his life. But meanwhile, you want to deflect from your real life where it makes sense at. Where it makes sense at. And the fact you got two grown ass women over there who they probably have been through, or no other women who have been through domestic violence, sitting over there, sitting side by you, denigrating another black man who sitting by a fucking black man who brings down another black man who beats on black women. Make it make sense. I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost, Brandon. Why don't you just come out and tell your truth? Like I be telling y'all, tell your truth, because if you don't tell it and somebody else does, it's too late for damage control. It's too late for what we call collateral damage. It's already out there. It's nowhere in fucking hell you are going to be able to clean this shit up. Because one thing about it, they have her name. So phone calls can be made to talk to her. And then what you gonna do? You gonna put your hands on her again? What you gonna do then? We gonna blame it on PTSD? Because I have PTSD, and I'm gonna tell you what PTSD don't do. It don't make you just beat on a motherfucker for no goddamn reason. It don't do that. So when your friend said that, y'all, we could speculate as to what happened, but I wasn't there, y'all, and you wasn't there, y'all, and Brandy got PTSD, y'all. She pretty much convicted you right then. But because the hand that feeds her cannot be bitten, she gonna go along with the bullshit because her nigga beat on bitches. And y'all think that this shit is something entertaining. I'm pretty sure that somebody knows somebody who's a victim of domestic fucking violence. I'm pretty sure y'all know somebody. So to sit up here and to make a mockery of and to try to deflect from the real issue at hand, this nigga like to put his hands on women, but when a grown ass man calls him out, he don't have time today. Like the song didn't say. He don't have time for that, but he got time to be on Bigo to be messy. He got time to get on Bigo, be messy, be in everybody's business, want to be in everybody else's life and what they got going on. But when it comes to him, it's time to deflect, so we don't talk about his life. Well, guess what, Buttercup? Your life is here on the forefront, and it's too late to motherfucking deflect. We're so sorry. That call will not be motherfucker sent to voicemail. We are answering the call, Brandon. We need to analyze why in the fuck you got energy for grown ass motherfucking women, but can't for a grown ass goddamn man. Can we get a motherfucker PR team spokesperson to motherfucker tell, and not the one that has blue hair with no intelligence? Can we get that? Can we get a spokesman from the Keys PR team to tell us why y'all founder, your boss, is a fucking womanizer and abuser per the motherfucking Facebook post, per his motherfucking ex-wife, and why it's okay for you people over there in the Keys agency and the Keys followers and the Keys fans and supporters, how y'all think it's okay for him to come up to everybody else to bully, harass, and stalk and everything else. But when it comes to his life and when his truth is actually being told, it gets deflected and he wants to go and bully and harass someone else. Who's gonna turn it into Bigo? Who's gonna turn into Bigo? Because ain't that what Key says? Oh, no, that's definitely harassing and stalking. Send me the clip if I could turn into Bigo. So you've been coming for Skalp now for how long? You're putting up backgrounds. Isn't that against Bigo? Isn't that against Bigo guidelines? You're putting up backgrounds. You're putting up loan histories. You're showing addresses, property info. Doesn't that go against Bigo community standards? Who's going to turn it into Bigo? We're waiting because that's what Keys does. Isn't that called according to Bigo community standards? Does that fall up under bullying and harassment or no? Or is it only when it comes to a Keys representative, host, agency owner, and or affiliate? Can we get into it or no? Can we get into it or no? Are we going to be fair or we're not going to be fair? Because fair is fair, right? If they can do it to anybody else, why can't it be done to them? Cause for the motherfucking the number one agency on Bigo, I'm fucking appalled at the antics that the number one agency on Bigo and its owner. I'm ashamed at the antics that are being used when it comes to bullying and harassment. I'm ashamed, and I don't feel that Bigo is a safe haven. Bigo is not a safe haven when it comes to the Keys agency, because Keys agency and its affiliates and hosts are able to pull up, manipulate, stalk, and harass and bully other broadcasters on this application. Yet when it comes to their own agency owners and hosts, it's not fair to them. So they report you, they mass report you, they use SVIP points to get you banned and your page is taken, and that's okay. We need to get an understanding, Bigo. Should it be fair across the board or not? Because Brandon, you can't deflect. because you got to know how this thing go, right? Just like when you try to expose people like Keith and other people, Yaga, Ashley, whoever Keith feels like they want to have their content on, how y'all go on and on for weeks and months and years, right? The same rules should apply to you also. If one person gets slapped on the hand, you should get two because you're the number one agency on Bigo and you should know better. So you need to get the same punishment as everyone else gets on Bigo. It's not now. It's not the time to feel ashamed. Stand in your truth, Mr. Brandon Akins. Stand in your truth, alligator crocodile. Stand in your truth. You took all day to put together and look up information about somebody, all because you're mad because they don't want to beef with somebody for the rest of their life, and they could be a grown ass man, something you seem to cannot be, and you're mad about it. Just like your host is mad because everybody is saying, look, we too old for this shit. We not gonna be beefing with you and carrying on. We too old for this shit. We should all be able to get and look, we don't gotta be best friends, okay? But we can all coexist on the app. But it seems like the Keys agency is the only agency that has hosts that cannot coexist with other people and agencies and or hosts on the app because they lack the intelligence and the mindset to do so. So, Brandon, while you over there showing stuff about Antoine Parks, okay, while you're showing his info, that goes against Bigo guidelines. So I'm not a reporter, so I'm not gonna do it. But I'm pretty sure somebody's watching that live that fucks with us, Skalp. And I'm sure they're gonna turn it into Bigo, and we'll see if you get the same slap on the hand or slap on the wrist that everybody else gets for violating community standards. Because what you're doing is what goes against Bigo community standards because you're so in your head that your truth is out and you're ashamed. You're ashamed. That's what people do when they be ashamed. You attack others because you're ashamed. I hope there's no young woman around you right now because I'm pretty sure you're seething. You're livid right now because how dare they look up your motherfucking ex-wife and see what she said about her ex-husband. You're livid right now because, oh my God, the Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Suge Knight, is only a Suge Knight to females because the real Suge Knight went after bitches and niggas and you seem to only go after the bitches. I said what I said. Oh, and Miss Mila Zeus, let me tell you something. Girl, you always got something to say, but let me tell you this. A big body, no Benz driving ass female, I'm not gonna call you out your name, but a female who ain't never went live on Bigo and ain't never showed her fat pug looking mug, you can never talk about a motherfucker like me. Let's go ahead and get that clear. You can never talk about a motherfucker like me, sis. I show my face every day. And unlike you, I love the skin that I'm in. And Damisha, let me tell you this, sister girl. A bitch can't come for me who is nothing but a goddamn alcoholic, okay? A bitch can't come for me who chose everything else but her kids and just got her kids back, okay? A bitch can't come from me who then kissed everybody ass inside out on Bigo, who has been drugged all across the Bigo streets, up and down, sideways, longitude and latitude, north, south, east, and west, and came back to kiss they ass and want to make nice, can't talk about me. Don't worry about my eyeshadow, sis. When I do my makeup, I lead board meetings, sis. You drive a city bus. We're not the same, sis. So my makeup matches the shirt that I have on for a meeting. Now, while you're worrying about that, sis, worry about quit driving that city bus and get like a motherfucker like me. Do you think that my clients care about what color my eyeshadow is? I'll wait on it. Do you think my clients care about what color my eyeshadow is? I don't think they care about that. They care about, are their needs being met? Am I fulfilling the needs of their company? See, they care about shit like that. See, you hoes on Bigo want to come for a motherfucker who's secure in the skin that they're in. Guaranteed. I bet I ain't kissing nobody ass on here, Dimesha. So while you want to talk shit and know these panel, don't talk shit. on my panel, because that's what the fuck you don't be. It only counts when you come to my panel and talk the shit. Talking shit about me on somebody else's panel, it don't count. I don't give a fuck who you are, bitch. It don't count on nobody panel but mine. It's always you hoes that want to talk shit about a motherfucker, but don't come to my panel and do it. So, Damisha, you might want to sit down and prioritize your life, sister girl. Okay, because you got bigger issues, girl, especially when you're alcoholic. Okay, let's not start buttercup. Okay, let's not start buttercup. Let's not do that, buttercup, because Damisha, girl, we know the problem that you have, girl. We know your problems, girl. You're the same bitch that cried when you got kicked out of a goddamn bigo family. You cried, girl. You cried. You cried. You really cried about getting kicked out of a fucking bigo fucking family. Girl, if you don't sit your I want to fit in, but don't fit in nowhere ass down some motherfucking where, Damisha, girl. You've been drugged on Facebook. You've been drugged on the mouthwash Skalp. You've been drugged on Bigo, girl. You ought to get tired of being drugged, girl. You ought to be made by motherfucking Pfizer, girl. That's how many times you done been drugged, girl. You ought to be a goddamn drug company at this goddamn point, bitch. Preferably goddamn Pfizer, bitch. Okay? That's what you should be worrying about, Damisha. And Miss Mila Zeus, girl, you motherfucker 2 cheeseburgers from being back to your gastric bypass fail, bitch. Don't ever come for me again, bitch. When you come to my live, bitch, you don't type a goddamn comma in the goddamn comment section, sis. So I know damn well you not getting spicy. Big body, I know we not talking about nobody looking how you looking, girl. I know we not doing that, girl. You always got something to say about somebody, but can we see your ugly mug for a change? I bet you won't hop in nobody's box and turn your camera on, because I could turn my camera on, stand up, turn around, do jumping jacks, run around, and I bet you can't do the same, Miss Mila with no motherfucking Zeus. Okay? Okay, bitch? Okay? So while you talking about me, sis, you can't talk about me. Because one thing about it, I'm secure within me, bitch. Okay? And let's be clear. My hair is natural. Where you hoes getting this perm shit from, bitch? I don't have a perm, bitch. I ain't had a perm in goddamn 5 or 6 motherfucking years, bitch. I'm sorry that my natural hair, when it's flat iron, it looks straight like I got a perm, bitch. But I ain't got no perm, sis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my hair is natural, bitch. And it's flat iron or silk press. You hoes be mad about the wrong motherfucking thing, bitch. Now, while you can see me every day at 7 p.m. EST, I don't see you hoes no day on no EST. No EST, no CST, no PST, or no MST, bitch. I don't see you hoes nowhere. So while you worrying about what the fuck I'm looking like or what I got on or what color my eyeshadow is, bitch, just know that bank account is sitting right with all the shit you talking about. Just know I'm sitting just fine, bitch. I'm Mary J. Blige. My life is just fine, bitch. Okay? Okay? And I don't need a fucking ring light, bitch. I don't need none of that shit, bitch, because I'm perfectly fucking made and perfect, bitch. You hoes ought to try being you for a day or two. Okay? And stop trying to be what a motherfucker wants you to be. I'm sorry, we are not the same. I do not fit inside of a motherfucking box. And you hoes really be mad. You really be fucking mad, bitch. A bitch who crying about getting kicked out of a family talking about me. Talking about it's the eyeshadow for me. Where's the fact that you were fucking drunk for me? It's the fact that motherfucker everything was more important than you keeping custody of your kids for me. It's the fact that you're doing everything and everybody and just got your kids back for me, Damisha. It's the fact that you'd have been drugged across 3 fucking social fucking media apps and just got your kids back for me, Damisha. It's the fact that you's a motherfucking ass kissing. I'm sorry. I just want to apologize and just thank you for letting me come on your platform to just speak my truth. It's that for me, bitch. After a bitch then drug your ass all up and down every goddamn hallway, every lane, street, court, parkway, boulevard, and center parkway and expressway on fucking Bigo for me. We not the same, sis. So what I would suggest you do is stay in your lane because I'm doing 90 in the 60 and you doing 45 and a goddamn 60, bitch. I'm in the fast lane. Get your ass in the far right lane. I'm out of your league, sis. Okay? Okay, Damisha. Okay? Beat so unique, bitch. Everything you need about but your fucking parenting skills, bitch. Let's not go there, sis. Let's not go there and don't come to my fucking live tomorrow on no kumbaya shit. Save your fucking goddamn kumbaya shit because you probably was drunk, bitch, as per usual. So don't come tomorrow on no kumbaya shit. Don't come next week on no kumbaya shit. Take your ass back to the fuck you was talking your bullshit. Hey, Kingly. Take your ass back where the fuck you was talking your bullshit and apologize over there because, bitch, I don't care, okay? And Miss Mila Zeus, bitch, you always over there on that person live talking about somebody. How about you get your wide body ass in that motherfucking box and let the people see what the fuck you really look like, bitch? Because on your profile pictures, I'm sad to say, it does you no fucking justice, bitch. Okay? With your before and after still looking like fucking before, bitch. It did no good for you to post a before and after still looking like before. How does your after look worse than before? Okay? Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Okay. I'm tired of you people playing on my time, girl. I'm tired of you playing on my time, girl. You don't want no smoke, girl. Like I told that girl earlier, girl. You got other shit to worry about, girl. And I said what I said, bitch. You're not gonna come over here and lay in your big ass head, your big head ass down in your phone and scream in my fucking ear, bitch. I run this life over here, bitch. Okay? And while you keep on talking about you hate a fucking liar, bitch, all you do is lie. You told another fucking lie. You came over here on your messy me page. You did not come over here on your Ebby May page, bitch. You stay lying. Hey, Miss TT. You say you hate a fucking liar, but all you do is lie. You came over here and I let you in the box on your messy me page, bitch. I'm trying to figure out how many pills you popping. Cut down by 5. Because you clearly forget the lies you tell. You came over here on your messy me page, not your real page. And I bet you felt real stupid when you said, Vaughn, did she talk about you? You felt real stupid when you said, everybody talked about me. I talked about her. And so did you. You felt real stupid then you buttercup. Now you're back to begging for beans. The same thing you said you would never do, bitch. You're begging for beans. Now all three y'all over there, sitting on stupid. I'm sorry, 2 of y'all over there sitting on stupid, defending a goddamn man who likes to physically assault women. And both of y'all are women. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I keep telling both of y'all, all of y'all, when it comes to this shit that called intellect, you're not on my level. You're not on my level. So stop trying. Stop trying. And for the person that was in the lot that I got the screenshot of talking about when me and goddamn Clyde Drexler got into it, it was months ago. And I'ma keep on talking about it till I get tired of talking about it, till she gets tired of lying about it. That's when I'm gonna get tired of it. And I did say, if you come to my fucking house, you don't gotta tell me you coming. If you coming, I don't need no announcement. If you coming, just get here. Get here. Who the hell gonna tell somebody I'm coming to your house? I'm confused. But I'm an internet gangster though. Y'all see everything I talk about is a lie. Guarantee if I'm coming to see you, I'm not gonna tell you when I'm gonna come. I may say I'm gonna be here, but you don't know when I'm gonna come, bitch. So when I said I'ma drag you in this bitch, I'ma disable you and I'ma kick my own door in and say you did it, bitch. I stand on that, bitch, because what I'm gonna do to you is gonna be justifiable. I said what I said. What's wrong, buttercup? What's wrong with it, bitch? You all used to call it 911. I don't call them people. We don't have a good relationship. It's toxic to me. Had one before, didn't like it, didn't like where I was motherfucking living, didn't like how I was treated, didn't like how I was fed. It was toxic to me. so we don't get along. We avoid each other at all costs. I said, if you come to this motherfucker and knock on my door, I'ma snatch your ass in here quicker than you can blink your fucking eye. I'ma disable you and I'ma kick this fucking door in like you did it, and I'ma do something to you, bitch. So don't tell me you coming. Just knock on the door. I said what I said. Now, if you don't like it, come knock on the door and test it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. I'm trying to figure out how I'm scared when I say everybody I talk about name. I say your names on live. How am I scary? I say your names on live. I say your names on live. I don't say whatchamacallit. I don't say that girl over there. I say your name, sis. Ain't no fear over here. I've been to hell and back 20 times, bitch. 20. Trust me. Ain't no fear over here. And that go for a female or a male. Trust me. Trust me. I can defend myself very fucking well. And I said what I said. Now, who got the problem with it? Who got the problem with it? Just checking it. Anybody got a problem with it? You're welcome to come to the box and tell me you got a problem with it. Now we gonna see how long Brandon gonna keep on fucking with Skalp, because his truth has come out. Your chickens have come home to roost, Brandon. And every time your chickens come out the fucking roost, you throw somebody up under the bus to get the fucking fire from under your ass. If it ain't Keith, it's Skalp. If it ain't Keith, it's Skalp. If it ain't Keith, it's Skalp. You got time for this internet shit with niggas, but you ain't got time for real life 101 with no man. Make it make sense. You really sat there and took time out of your day on a Saturday to pull up some shit that you fucking did too. You got a fucking loan, nigga. You got a loan. Ab got a loan and lied and said, oh, bitch, somebody pay on my social. They got a loan. Girl, you know you got that fucking loan, girl. We didn't forget about that, sis. You got a PPP loan, girl. All of y'all got them fucking PPP loans, and y'all was throwing dragons and yachts and all kind of shit, and now the money gone. It's a drought for you motherfuckers. That's what happened. That's why there ain't no motherfucking beans and shit being thrown, and bitches begging to get to the fucking third, fourth, and fifth star. And I'm not broke. I'm being strategic. No, nigga, that money is gone. That money is gone. That's what happened. So what you better hope, Brandon, is you better hope that somebody don't have a nice little bag that you used to have, and that the ex Mrs. Akins don't end up on Bigo to tell her real truth, which is sad. Cause the photos I seen, that's some sad shit. Cause I'ma tell you, had that had been me or my mama, well, we know what we did. We know what my daddy got from fucking with me and my mama. But I'm just saying. I don't know what her brothers was, her daddy was, her uncle was, her cousin was, a friend, a coworker was. But had that been me, it'd have been a different kind of Brandon Akins and a different kind of newspaper. Because you was a pussy asshole. You was a coward to do that kind of shit to a female. But it's a grown man wanting your attention right now in Atlanta, Georgia, and he can't get it. Now make it make sense. Make it make sense. But y'all say KeKe is the best agency. Everybody hate on KeKe. Everybody hate on the KeKe hoes. Them ain't number some pussy ass, cotton picking ass, no good ass niggas over there. And I said what I said. Who gonna check it? Who gonna check it? If y'all think that's entertainment, who gonna check it? Who gonna check? Because you want to be Suge Knight so bad. You want to be Suge Knight so bad, but Suge Knight was giving out work to niggas and women. Meanwhile, you over there want to just put your hand on women. Now, what the story gonna be when baby girl grow up and a man going upside her head like you did her mother's? What's gonna happen then? What you gonna do? Because you damn sure not gonna check the nigga. I guess baby girl gonna be a casualty of war like her mama was. Collateral damage like her mother was. I said what I said. And I'm not scared of Brandon ass either. Not scared of Brandon ass, Ev ass, and nobody on fucking Bigo. I speak what the fuck I want to say, and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and ain't nobody gonna do a fuck ass thing to me. I'm not worried about it. You see, I'm saying names, right? That should tell you I'm not worried about a fuck ass thing. That be y'all scared to speak y'all mind. You can't go in her room without her saying, "Why the fuck am I reading comments, girl? If you would add me, get them." Like, girl, calm down, girl. Calm down, girl. Just calm down. You know that nigga did it. Because if you didn't think he had did it, why was you down there when he had motherfucker transferred the lives to you earlier, Buttercup? No, I'm sorry, let's back up a little bit. When he did that panel live and it was you and Vaughn in that panel, and you had your phone on mute, I said, this bitch is up to something. She doing something. You didn't look up not one time because you know you live for the comments, Eb. You live for a good old shut the fuck up, bitch, and a mute and a kick. Your head stayed down the entire motherfucking time. And when he transferred that live to you, and apparently when you transfer live, I guess you don't be on mute. Because when I heard I was tired of suffering in silence. Yeah. Did you look up and mute that fucking panel again? Yeah. Look at your ass listening to a fucking video of Brandon's motherfucking wife or whoever the fuck that Brandon's wife video. Yeah. You don't care about nobody. You a snake Brandon too. As long as you don't get caught. Hey, Cleopatra. As long as you don't get caught, because that's the hand that feeds you. You don't care about nobody. You don't care about nobody because guaranteed, if you had not been in Key's agency, he'd be the topic of discussion right motherfucking now. Right now, he'd be on Fox 4, the Ebony fucking News at motherfucking 12:29 a.m. CST time. Breaking news, y'all. We got tea, y'all. Now sit your duck ass down and keep my name out your mouth, girl. You can't come over here and loud talk me, sis. Because if you want to talk like this intellectually, you have lost. Okay? Intellectually, you have lost. If you want to talk loud and get ratchet, you will still lose, sis. Because I'm educated on both sides. I could be ratchet or ghetto. Either way, I'm going to eat your ass up. I could be ratchet or professional. Either way, I'm going to eat your ass up. Now, Brandon, while you talking about Skalp, how about you get your ass off of Bigo and try to keep your nose down, okay, and your head clear so they don't have your wife on Bigo. Because you know motherfucking well it's somebody who will. And it's somebody who will find her and get her ass over here. And you better pray to God to every fucking night that she don't say she wanna be motherfucking a spokesperson about your ass on a social media site where you pretend to be everybody but who the fuck you really are. So if I was you, I'd let it go like frozen Buttercup. Let it go, Brandon. Let it go. Cause they already got the Facebook name. And if they got that, that's a motherfucking start. So if I was you, Buttercup, I'd keep your mouth shut. Okay? That's a little word of advice from Key. Cause we know how this shit can play out. Because don't forget, since Skalp didn't close down, all them people over here, and they need new content, and they like the motherfucker they like to keep honing on their skills to make sure they still got it. And it's probably one of them people that actually motherfucker found your ex-wife because they despise either your host or you or the both of you. Okay, Buttercup? Don't take my word for it. I'm just an old lady who got a perm according to y'all, who hair natural as fuck, who eyeshadow y'all don't like y'all buy the fucking shit, and like I give two fucks about your opinion about me, because I don't, bitch. I don't live my life for Bigo. I live for me. And ain't nobody gonna change my opinion or check me on shit I'm saying. I'ma talk my shit like everybody else do on Bigo, and I'm not worrying about a fuck ass thing. I said what I said. Go double Bigo it. Go tell them, because guess what? Brendan Akins ain't gonna do a fuck ass thing to me. Lil Ebony Mayfield ain't gonna do a fuck ass thing to me. I'm not worrying about nobody in real life or on Bigo, Facebook, Instagram, or nothing else. And I said what the fuck I said. Good motherfucking morning.